Use the mic.
Okay, how's that? I didn't have a chance to practice because I was feeding the sheep. They were practicing.
Pull it down.
That? Is that good? Yeah, all right. This first poem has absolutely nothing to do with Cedar Key or Florida. It's called Ice Age Cave. In a film, paintings waver on lime rock walls. Horse heads, portraits of my donkeys, immediate. Life long ago, ages encircled by ice and predators. Cave bear skulls, paleo lions, the hunt, death waiting. I wake to a strangled sound. Lying in my soft, clean bed, I remember 30,000 years. The hard life, the common thread, fear in the dark, dripping water, fleas. A reach for beauty. Back to Florida. Fog. The drip, drip, drip off the tin roof rings the water buckets under the drip line, distorts the mirrors. Drip, drip, drip. I wrote this poem a long time ago. It's one of my favorite poems. I decided to read it tonight. I went down to Joe Raines Beach and I was so happy to see that sign that they put up there. Joe Raines Beach in January. North wind, cold tide ebbing over shallow inlet, blue heron fishing off sand spit, dog prints running down empty beach, smooth cordgrass, white beach sliding down to low tide mud, oyster shells, fiddler crabs worrying a fish head, seagull shadow, a conch hammer, wedge of whelk, wafers of pottery, sea-soaked and sanded, one gray feather, empty beach. This next poem is dedicated to my Jack Russell Terrier, Weasel Lee. Old dog, old woman. She's pushing 17. I'm pushing 70. We have to watch our diets and running down the stairs. We both have warts and tricky knees. We bark at squirrels. We howl at the moon. When I first started working at the Marine Lab, I knew I was going to have to learn all the fish and everything, but what I didn't know was that I was going to end up a new occupation, mending nets. Took me a while. And the net that I have to mend the most is the otter trawl, which is, there's a picture of it on the, it's shaped like a funnel and it drags along the bottom behind the boat. So this is no apologies here to Robert Frost. Mending trawl. Some things there is that does not love a trawl. that sends the oyster-crusted limestone under it to cause the net chain mouth to rip, and makes gaps even sturgeon can pass through. The work of ghost traps is another thing. Barnacles, oysters, rusted wire tearing until the net is all tore loose and dangling. These gaps, I swear, not one of crew will fess up to their making. They only say, "A hole appeared," but that is all. Something there is that does not love a trawl. For my last poem, I wrote this on the boat when we were coming back from one of our fishing trips. It was a rough day. I looked out to the west, and here's what I saw. Seabirds, prayer beads, white pelicans, dark cormorants, a long line etched above the wind-whipped sea. The white, the dark, the dark, the white. And on, they fly above the frothy waves, blown to a small bare spit of sand above the cold, hard deep. And there they sleep and dream, what dreams the seabird can snatch from tide. It's born within them to survive that perilous life of hunting fishes in the sea, alongside predators more fearsome than a storm. And still, they rock in slumber all night long.